good afternoon and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo. Once again, I am with my co-caster Nina. How you doing this morning?
I am doing great, MK. Got up early here for the showdown, South America versus China. We've got YBG versus Wild and Shocking Asia. I'm interested to see who wins. I think Wild and Shocking Asia are going to have their work cut out for them, but it's anybody's match here on Carried Off.
Yeah, it is for sure. We'll be seeing custom maps 1 through 4 be played. As Carried Off only has 4 chapters now, so no chapter 5. We'll be seeing 1 through 4 being played. The best score will win. I know we have some new people in here that haven't seen these kind of tournaments yet. Just so you are aware of it, will be having a scoring system that does have extra points, which would be health bonus, damage bonus, pill bonus. So the more health they have, the more points they will put on the scoreboard, which we'll go over as we go along. But we're not hesitating now. We're going live. Opening attack to do Smoker Hunter. Why don't you take this opening attack as soon as Wild and Shocking Asia sends it in?
Okay, it looks like they've got everything set up down below, heading for the ricochet in through the kitchen, perhaps with the hunter. Smoker ready through the doorway. We don't have anyone setting up from behind. In it goes with the ricochet, hunt spit. Ooh, Axon running way in there. The quick smoke, but he's gonna be able to clear it out, and still they're able to sneak a good amount of damage through with that hunt spit.
Yeah, not terrible at all there and all, but they should be able to get past this car alarm pretty much with no issue. It's really rare to even see that car come into play on any side now after the many matches we have casted. It's pretty much non-existent as a threat. More so there, just if there's an early tank, maybe you want to shoot that so it doesn't get set off. But spawns will come in right away. Here comes Hunter, Jockey targeting it back too. Charger's coming in from another zip code. Yeah. He actually gets 2 damage, but he's not going to get much. The stack order is unfavorable as well there, not, but I don't know if they get another full set of spawns. But it's not going to be what they want. But let's do roster rundown, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'll take YBG just to keep it interesting for you. It'll be Sushi, Zerk, Kiao, and Axon. And why don't you take Wild and Shocking Asia away?
We've got Ketsu8712, Stay With Me, and a Ringer, Ref, aka 2.56.16.
Interesting name style.
Yeah,
as they call for the Go-Go's, they're going to pull the hunt. Wow, what a speed up front. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
And that was almost a non-existent attack there and all. It's 3 hits in the books. And so far, YBG is doing a pretty respectable job on mitigating most of the damage so far. But first tank of the game into the IP address, and he has the tank now.
Yeah, just about. It's been a rickety start here for Wild and Shocking Asia so far. I would have liked to see, it looked like they're going for the death charge attempt for Wild and Shocking Asia across the bridge, except the charger wasn't really on the same page. So let's see if the team can get it locked in here. Again, they are working with the ringer, so it might be a little bit shaky as the team gets acquainted with that extra player. But in the meantime, he's going to be thrown straight into the hot seat, and there goes the forklift, getting no bailouts here.
I think that's
Can he fish it out?
Can he get it out?
Nah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
No.
No, it's out. I was surprised he was actually able to hit that, not going to lie, but...
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. He's second pass now. There is no play in rock here. I think he's just going to commit from a favorable path in the back, or maybe not. Just going to walk it straight forward. What do you think?
Yeah, he's trying to minimize his damage, but now he climbs up. He's going to be taking free chip. Walking across, he actually hasn't taken a ton. Oh, is he going to be able to catch him off here? Usually we see the run back. Wow, YBG played it very close. They're caught out. Double smack. Jockey isolation, separation. He's just going to be able to play keep away on that. 3 survivors left alive. He ducks around, just again trying to play keep away. The rock misses, and that is going to be an unfortunate moment for Ref, but he is able to find the follow-up smack. YBG giving them to him for free. It's usually so hard to wrap around through this kind of spot with all the cars to hop up on top of, etc., etc. They finally finish him off, but down goes Kiao, and a lot of damage, assorted smacks left and right.
Yeah, I mean, the damage was spread pretty evenly. They had to abandon the jockey. They couldn't get the clear. I think it was the right call. It was unfortunate that KO got capped, but there's nothing they could really do. But Tank dealt with Poo-2, worst attack you can get with the smoker and the jockey as the cappers. If they want to throw this in right away, Boomer's going to die early, though. Jockey's getting good damage. Let's assess what we're going to have after the tank has been killed and an attack in. So it looks like now they're going to have 402 points. I don't know what exactly it will be because they hit immediately before the pickup happened. So
I think we've got the Boomer Jockey Charger Hunter. That was a really interesting setup by Wild Shock Asia. If that spit was just a little bit faster, they could have made them pay the price for going through the jockey. But alas, it was not meant to be. They're going to make it through the checkpoint. Up the stairwell they go.
And they are not hesitating at all. And they might want to go quick here. Okay, interesting. They send the Boomer first. And they're going to full send everything. It's a 2-cap. And the Charger's running around in circles. Finally finds a target. I don't know what that Charger was doing, but it looks like he was working out, doing some rounds on the steps there and ignoring all the survivors. Eventually dies off, but a little unorthodox hit. Not too terrible. And they got some slow survivors. About 40 points of damage. A little bit more when they pop pills, but they find an additional set. I don't know if they're going to eat him here, or I think they're just going to crawl because it's probably one hit no matter what before they make save room now.
Right, yeah, okay, they're actually sitting in early here. Spit not going to land. Jockey again finding a target here. These jockeys have been landing left and right, but they will be able to finish it up. And I don't know, MK, if they might, I think they've got another hit here with that aggressive hit being sent in. They didn't find anything too major, but they get to go for another one here.
Yeah, and if you look at the pings, I love the pings are now in our spec HUDs. We're at 180, 210, 200, 190, and the rest are 200 even about with a 180. So it is a pretty standard ping for a neutral game. This isn't bad, though, no, I would say. It's probably the worst you can get for a neutral, but Smoker's going to miss in the back. Hunter's coming in. Charger finds a target, but the spitter got picked. But it didn't. Oh, okay, it does matter. They didn't get the in cap, but the spitter got picked first. And they'll walk in with about 300 points of change.
Yeah, a respectable amount of points for sure, but wasn't anything too astounding here. Chapter 1 teams, unless they get wiped by that take, they're usually able to get in a good few hundred bonus. So we'll see if they can hold Wild and Shocking Asia here as we flip over to their survivor side. But I don't know. I'd say definitely a win for YBG, but Wild and Shocking Asia definitely has a chance to still be in the conversation here on Chapter 1.
Yeah, definitely. I think that tank pretty much summed up a lot with that beautiful jockey separation. Of course, the tank really couldn't do much, but a little bit of juking, got a couple extra punches.
Yep.
But YBG able to make safe room with points. Now, Wild and Shocking Asia is going to have to do the same. And let me tell you, for those that are just joining and seeing the ping and think it's kind of high, this actually is not terrible, but this is probably the highest pings you will see in a neutral game possible, where it's around 200 even there. If you would see a home and away game, which would be kind of like you play on a server in South America and then you play on a server in Asia, and they play 2 games where one team will have like 30 to 40 ping and the other side will have 350 ping, which is not fun to play, but that is pretty the standard of what we have because there are no Left 4 Dead LAN tournaments. And with all the people around the world and all, it is not easy or cheap to get them together to do such a feat or fund a tournament with enough money to get people to travel to it nonetheless.
Yeah, and while we wait for that last ready up, if I could add, I love that. Left 4 Dead 2 really is a unique esport in that it is so international here. I mean, what games do you see competitors regularly playing with 200 ping? It's literally a skill to be learned in the L4D2 community. This is not something out of the blue here. We very often see LA server matchups here between South America and China. These teams that are used to playing on international stage are very well seasoned with this type of ping.
Yes, indeed, and there's actually some configs that we run, that we launch, that'll help equalize the ping as well. So if you can't get them to be perfectly equal, it'll give some of the survivors some lag that is not real, but it is formatted to be as smooth as possible to bring balance to the game, and that's pretty much what these teams have done. A little bit of fake lag to make it even, to make it pretty straight across the board, but just remember, everybody is dealing with about 200 MS, so that's about 20th of a second reaction time to what you actually do, and these people play at top level even that way, as they're used to the game. As it's a little bit unique here now, you're not having people shoot people, you're having people shoot zombies. And zombies attacking people.
Yeah! A beautiful hit to start off from YBG, putting the pressure on right away. And yeah, quick shout out before we move on. Quick shout out to our coders for making things like fake lag possible. We love our nerds out there, each and every one of you.
Yes, we thank you all the people that are able to work on projects, the people that are working on projects, and the people that want to work on projects. We need you. Things can get done, we can make exciting things, but let's take this hit now. Tri-cap with the spit, no hunter. Charger was super ambitious, not going to find anything. The free spit will get a couple of dings, and if we talk about right now as far as damage, we're almost dead even with YGB going into the tank, and they'll still get one more chance for an attack before they get the tank in. I don't know if they'll be able to get much more damage than this. The spawns coming up I don't think are going to be favorable, but we'll have to see now.
We indeed will. It's going to be that 3-1 with Boom, Hunter, Charger, Jockey. Last chance hit. They actually hop in behind the porta potties. Not something you see every day. Nice ski to deal with the Jock. Now Charger's got a very, very long road. He goes to the stumble, not even able to find that.
Yeah, I think Zerk thought there was a ladder on the other side of this tarp, and there wasn't. And then he realized, because he juke left to see if the ladder was there to spawn with the team, and he just realized that maybe that wasn't the best idea and just had to kind of walk it in.
Right.
Desperation 2 damage charge in the wall, not going to get it, and that will be Sushi having the first tank of the game, and he can't be eaten, let me tell you. He's going to bring his tank into play, Tri-cap. Think he goes for rock now? What do you think?
I think let's just get that forklift in play, right? I mean, it can make some serious moves. It can basically force the survivors into an awkward spot. It comes up and over, not quite clearing it.
I don't know now. I think, oh, they're running back now. I wonder.
They're
Interesting.
out.
I thought that was out of play. I thought they could make him pay for that. Wouldn't you agree?
Right. Yeah,
oh
definitely.
My God.
As he's just being allowed to free knock it out. He eventually has to ditch on this one. Let's be honest, though, it would have been very difficult to hit that forklift consistently all the way through here anyways, though.
Yes, definitely. I agree. I mean, it's really hard to get it throughout here, but he makes no effort, which means there's no threat in the front. The survivors ran back on their own, though, but I did take this first tank. Now, why don't you take away YGB and see what they can do?
All right, he's got his meal ready. Let's see what he can make happen with it. Hasn't been able to find a smack left, and he's under 3K, but the smoke pull, Jockey on the head, follow-up Hunter. They aren't going to be able to cover with that Hunter. Just going to be getting some smacks onto Ketsu. Ketsu will go down. And also, while they're shocking Asia, getting a little bit too close, and they take one more smack. But talk about dead even. We continue on with pretty much a mirror of what happened on the opposite side. Yes, it was a different route to get there, but the damage looking pretty similar. In fact, Wild Chucking Asia maybe with a slight lead.
Yeah, they definitely have a slight lead. And actually, I don't know if you heard me gasp, but I thought that guy got pulled on the other side of that fence where he was going to get death punched. And he did not. But I tell you what, if the Charger would have alley-ooped, I mean, they didn't have one, but if they would have had a Charger, it would have been an easy death charge for sure. But 570 bonus left. They'll have to take an additional hit, but it looks like YBG is going to yield back to the choke point as they enter into the factory building, choosing not to hit on the 10 since it's probably not an advantageous spot. They do have good spawns under Charger, Jockey, and the Spitter. Best hit except for the quad. And this is good damage opportunity here now. I wonder if Wild Chocolate Age is going to be able to bait this out or if they're just going to eat it.
I like this hit, not waiting for the other side. This gives them another chance to set up afterwards. So they just want to go aggression here. Everything spawned in. They've got them trapped. Double cap, charge, fit. Going to be a ton of damage. Jockey reconnect, not able to get Rochelle around the corner. But still, that is going to annihilate the bonus, essentially. And they are still up by about 120, 115. But YBG doing a good job of cutting it down. Let's see if they can't bring it into even by the time the Chapter 1 is done.
Yes, for sure. Oh, there's a play on the car alarm. Smoker can't get the spawn, though. Okay. Ellis just jumped on the car and it didn't go off. I have no idea how that happened. But the Charger's going to land. They're going to set the car alarm off. It's going to be a rolling tri-gap coming in. They're going to clear the Charger late. It's going to be an end cap. And uh-oh, they're going to have to get this pickup quick, or else they're in danger of facing another attack with a survivor down. And they will get the pickup. And the round has been lost. YGB, great hit there, Nah. Getting this car alarm off. It is not over. There is still danger in the mist.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, Wild and Shocking Asia needs to lock in here. So often we talked about once they get to the highway, it's so difficult to find additional damage. But YBG has masterminded a way to make that work. Hunter, nice ski. But he's still got the jock spit. Gonna try to carry him in. Not quite. And it does look like Wild and Shocking Asia are going to be able to scrape together a few hundred points of bonus with the lock-in.
Yeah, even if they get spawns up, they're not going to be able to do anything here. They're in safe room. They'll make 244 points. I don't know if it's going to round up to 48. We'll have to wait. Oop, I don't know if that damage count, but no, it rounded up to 48. So they walk in with 648 against 704. And we are going to have a heck of a match to start this morning off now. Let me tell you, even though we did have match technically earlier this morning, our time, for some others it might not be.
Speaking of that, apparently Babylonia versus Ekpokmak was a ridiculously close match there on the Parish, eh?
Yes, it was, and believe me, I'm going to get it uploaded. I was going to upload it last night. I'm not going to lie. I feel very guilty. I was invited to play Minecraft, and instead of getting sleep, I played Minecraft to 7 a.m., slept for an hour.
I saw you on Minecraft.
Yeah, jumped back onto Left 4 Dead 2, and I was here. So
nice.
That was my adventures, but as we go on to Chapter 2, and for some reason I completely forgot. Oh, see, there's a request. I don't know when that would happen, but I'll tell you what, we'll make a... I'll make a channel point reward for that. But they're asking when is there a 1v1 between you and me now, and I was like, we'll have to think something up for that.
Okay,
we'll make that a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to be high tier play by any means, but it'll be entertaining. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But tank's going to be at 62%. Now, this first hit isn't going to be doing that much damage without a spitter, but it's not really the first hit that I like to talk about and all. It's the second hit inside the gas station that's such a devastating hit on this map. And some of the top teams, due to there being no spitter, I have noticed as soon as they ready up, they will bolt left immediately and just have one person take off. And kind of trust the rest for the rest of the team, and if they could do so, that survivor in the front can block that spawn up in the next choke point, negating most of that damage, which is almost a guaranteed 10%, I would say, Null, especially if you can't get the skeet on that hunter.
Interested to see the sack order here. I would have sent in that Charger Hunter, get the Charge Hunt Jock Spit, but they are going to opt for the Smoker Charge landing, gets cleared second. Hunter connects for a brief moment, and again, it's actually going to be decent damage considering, for the most part, this is just a way to set up for that choke point in the gas station.
Yeah, and no one took off. It's not pretty standard play by a lot of teams, especially when you're in higher ping. It's difficult to make that W push. They will have the tri-cap with Spit, but they're going to have a Smoker instead of the Hunter. And this isn't terrible here now, but you probably definitely want the Hunter. The Hunter is a great initiator from this attack, I would say. It's really hard to get that skeet with these pings, but right now you're just going to play a juke game with Ellis. And Ellis just holds W, and he takes it. He kills the jockey. The Smoker lands. The Charger loses his spawn. What did we just witness, nah?
Your guess is as good as mine. It looked like Wild and Shocking Asia had, plenty of time, all the time in the world to set up there. They're gonna settle for a charge spit, but they're not even gonna get the charge. Spit stays in ghost form, and that is a rough situation for Wild and Shocking Asia, throwing away one of the most consequential choke points in Chapter 2, just completely tossed into the trash.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say any more. You worded it perfectly. It was just thrown away. Probably one of the best hits in the game. They'll finally capitalize with the pound spit here. The boom. No, he doesn't. He misses the door. Oh, no. The only damage that come out from the cappers, I mean, they got a little bit respectable damage considering the spitter didn't land there and all, but that would have definitely dipped them into the 80% range, and they're going to be able to probably get through the stairwell as well, not getting hit at least through one set of stairs.
Yeah.
And YGB is looking very good right now, I must say, getting through some choke points with pretty much no damage.
We need to see Wild and Shocking Asia ready for this stairwell hit, but they don't have a spit on this stairwell hit. And they threw away their first stairwell hit. Everything going in the trash from Wild and Shocking Asia so far. The charge will land. It will connect with the wall. Damage will be minimal. Smoke gets cleared up. And they do dip below 90%, but that's nothing too major. They are looking great so far here in Chapter 2. It is very worrisome for Wild and Shocking Asia.
Yeah, exactly. The chat's right. Exxon knows what the W key is for sure, and he's holding it hard. And sometimes it's a risky play, but it worked out for him. He right now and his team are benefiting from it. And they got 2 more damage from the CIs there as spawns are up. They are sending it in. It is a tri-cap with spit. The jockey is the only thing able to find a target, but he's swimming in the spit. And that was the first big damage they got there, Nall. And it was about 6%. And this is going to be the second tank of the game for Wild and Shocking Asia, and it ends up in the hands of Stray. And Stray is taking, I was going to say, if he wants to get up top there, no, he needs to back up.
Yeah, okay, so this is actually a silver lining here for Wild and Shocking Asia, because this spot on the tank with the cars, it is quite difficult to survive no matter how much health you have. So they could get bailed out here by this super tricky to hold tank spot. But still, Stay With Me has got to put in the legwork to make that happen. Boom gets sacked off. So they're looking for a Smoker Hunter Jockey. Perhaps going to be difficult to land the charge with all this verticality here. And we'll see what Wild and Shocking Asia goes for, but if they come up with nothing somehow on this tank, they are going to be seriously drowning here early on and carried off.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking chip, but they're not sending any hits in, so he's finally going to roll in. He's going to roll in with a tri-cap, but no jockey. They want the charger instead. I don't know about that, no. It's going to be difficult to land a charger here, but why do you take Stray's tank in when he goes?
All right. Ooh, okay, interesting car hits. Is he going to be able to get that? Yeah, it's just an awkward positioning here. He needs to get that up and...
Oh.
Well, when I meant up and over, that's not the up and over I was thinking of, and he's just going to have to roll in this tank dry AF with the smoke coming in from behind. He takes a long route, jumps up on top, 2k HP, 1k HP. Is this a no-hitter? He will land a rock. Charger slow, get up, trying to get one more smack out. He doesn't even land that. Oh my god. 3/4 of the bonus still in the hands of YBG. They pop the pills. They press on, and this is not good right now for Wild and Shocking Asia.
Yeah, that car really hurt for them, Nall. It's going to be really rough, and it looks like they're going to have a poo too. The jockey's not even going to wait. He knows it's coming, so he kills off the jockey right away. There's a Boomer. Boomer should die right away as well. And they might be able to turn this button off before they even get a full hit again.
Wow. Okay, so, I mean, just one by one here at this point. Not what you want to see. Not able to get any value off of these SIs, and it looks like YBG is just going to be able to walk it in, turn off the event. Hunter will briefly catch, but that's it.
Hunter got a little overzealous there and all. Not waiting for the team, going in solo.
Yeah.
I think they should have kind of waited. They still would have had decent spawns, but it looks like YBG, with no threat of bleeding, are just going to sit here and wait out the rest of this event. There is no reason to push out into these combos.
I like YBG slowing it down. They're sitting on over 1,000 bonus right now. The last thing they need to do is throw it away. We talk about the domino effect of once players start getting slow, start getting down, bleeding out. None of this has happened so far. Wow, nice catch on the back line. Double spit in the charge. Smoke drags through. Jockey inside. And Wild and Shocking Asia has done it out of nowhere. I was just praising YBG for being so safe and cautious, and they walk into one of the biggest hits we have seen in the entire match.
That was a chat curse right there. I think we should blame that on chat. Rave086 right there saying the survivors are healthy AF. I think we'll blame it on him for sure. As they're going to set in spawns again, they're going to put, they double team the one in the back, they miss. They get a pound separation, the damage is still going out, and they lose about another 10%, going down to 547. And they pop their final, they pass their last set of pills. They'll be able to run a little bit more soon if he chooses to eat the pills, and Sushi is not.
The issue here, MK, for YBG is that wasn't even the scariest part of the chapter. I'd say the scariest part post with barring the tank is right here, right in front of them. I mean, we have seen all hell break loose at this spot.
Yeah, here they go. They're going to try to grab him. They grab the back one. Oh, my God. They all grab the back one. The Boomer gets 3. Good discipline on not stumbling in the spit, though. That was a good job by YBG. I was going to call him RBG. By YBG. But I do think we should see them be able to get through the drop and the ceiling before they get spawned. But I think they'll have to take one more hit on the stairs. I don't see them passing it. And due to how long this map is, even though they only have 31% of the bonus, they still have 450 points left.
We're going to have one last chance hit. Yow. Ooh, he does manage to drop down, baits it out. Actually, he finds himself. The jockey on the head brings him out, reset. Oh, no. We are seeing it. The alarm car. Everything has fallen to pieces for YBG. There were 1,048 bonus just a few meters ago. Literally just a few meters, and now they are struggling to stay in this. Bonus evaporating. What are we seeing, MK?
Yeah, we are seeing a little bit rush of a choke point they didn't have quite secured yet. And now they have Alarm Horde coming. They have a Survivor separated on the bottom. They're going to be able to get the pickup. Oh, the Charger's going to delay it. He lands. Another in cap.
Yeah.
Nick playing chicken with the smoker down on the bottom. Oh, he gets the Hunter too. Nice shutdown. And they're going to be able to get the pickup and be able to walk with still 100 and some points. I don't know how they have points left after all these mistakes here and all. But the zombies are so loud I can barely hear myself talk. As I was just chilling where they were stuck at. It was actually kind of loud, but I think they should be able to make it in.
The spit trying to delay. Okay, do they find yet another hit here? Oh my God, the charge. Nick is down, the double. Jockey carrying off. Oh my God. Talk about bonus being ripped away. And it was right when I was about to praise YBG. Oh, just think about just a few moments ago, they had all those hundreds of bonus. Yes, they took a big hit, but then there was that moment where there was the boom stumble into 3 spit targets if they didn't have that trigger discipline, but YBG had it, and right when I'm about to praise them for it, they get caught on the 2-2 split, 2 above, 2 below. That was a very cold play by Sushi, getting rid of the smoker and the hunter, but even that can't save the round, and they are going to end up with a very modest lock-in.
Yes, if you would have saw them get into the safe room with no bonus, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, how well did the tank play? Actually, the tank didn't get no hits. It was a no-hitter, and believe it or not, it was a very well-placed charger that led that all off and started putting YGB on the wall, or YBG back on the wall where they just suffered so much damage inside. And maybe they should have just pushed out instead of staying inside.
Right. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is so sick from YBG. They're slowing it down. They're crossing their T's. Oh, charge spun in from behind. They're all dead. It was really that lightning quick in the blink of an eye. But Wild and Shocking Asia is very far from being out of the woods yet. The thing is, with that excellent SI play, though, they have bought themselves a situation where even if they get tank wiped here, it's, not going to be anything too massive. It was a 58-point differential, give or take, on Chapter 1. And even if they get wiped on the tank, we're still going to be looking at a very reasonable scoreline as we head into Chapter 3.
Yes, I just want to see what they're going to do on the second attack. I like to see what YBG is going to do. It's pretty much the staple attack for this map, and YBG got to ignore it completely with an impressive play by Exxon, and they ignored the tank completely with an excellent play and an unfortunate car hit out of bounds, which kind of just happens from time to time. And now I think Wild and Shocking Asia could definitely bring this back or swap the lead into their favor now with a good tank fight. And also depends how they take the second choke point, in my opinion. But here we go live. Opening attack, Charger, Smoker, Hunter, and the Boomer.
Okay, again, interesting to see what YBG sets up for. I definitely need to see that charge. First two dead. They send the boom first, and they get the quad boom. Okay, interesting. Oh, the smoke charge attempt, but not on the same wavelength there. And we're going to see, what is this going to be? Boom, Hunt, Jockey,
And the Charger.
Okay.
No. Actually, I don't think that is a Charger.
Spit. 2-2 with the spit.
Hunter Jockey, I think it's going to be. Yeah, they killed the Charger third. This isn't terrible here, but you probably definitely want the Charger. At least you have the Hunter to initiate in here. This is where you make the Survivor team have to use raw skill and just get the shot at close quarters. I mean, it's difficult to get this shot, in my opinion. It doesn't get more... I don't know what to say here. You don't need to be more spot on with your shot than right here, because if you fail, it's just automatic double-digit damage.
Exactly.
The teams that don't get secured take less damage. It's a fact. You can clear quick all you want and take minimal damage, but the team that does land will always win.
Facts.
Oh, they don't get it, no. They don't get it, no.
The Jockey, he catches him. He drags him through the spit. Oh my God. Ketsu gets blasted down. 49 HP, 71 HP on 8712. And that is how you take the hit, even with the quote-unquote suboptimal setup from YBG. They still lock in the damage.
Yeah, that's the choke point we're talking about. That one's just you and the Hunter one-on-one. You got to get your shot off, and sometimes with a higher ping, it's a little bit easier for the infected to capitalize there. And they did so, and they got that bonus down below 87%, down to 86 and change. I think this Charger and Hunter want to go. No, they're not. If they're going to hold, and they're going to wait for their spitter to come up. Might be a quad, actually. No, I don't know.
Interested to see. Sometimes, I mean, they might even prefer the spit here for the stairwell. They're gonna have that spit. I think this is a great setup for the stairwell, but actually, it doesn't look like YBG necessarily wants that stairwell.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, stairwell is pretty much free. You put yourself in that Hunter quick pounce situation. This is what you want if you're the infected. These kind of turn points. I mean, literally, you get one shot with the survivors. You miss, you lose. It's just that easy. There is no other way to call these kind of hits. Oh my goodness! No, that Charger just stole Nick, and they're not clearing it. This is huge damage. They're going to get an in cap onto Ketsu, and Wild and Shock in Asia is suffering early here with these choke points and all. And this is the difference. YBG was able to get through these without taking hits.
I mean, this was the same amount of bonus that YBG had post-tank. So that's what I was worried about here, because Wild and Shocking Asia let so much damage pass them by in the early game of this Chapter 2 on their SI side. So I was like, even if they get wiped here on the tank, it will be all right. But so far, YBG definitely putting in work. Boom comes in, gets the double from the stairwell. In goes the Hunt. Spit. Jockey trying to keep him in it. Drags him down through it. Damage continues to flow out.
Yeah, I mean, they barely have 1,000 points now. Never mind, they don't have 1,000 points now. No, they are down to 998. Zombies flying through the air somehow. And the survivors, I think, are going to have to. It looks like, I don't know, they might be able to spawn it before another hit. No, it's going to be so close. Oh, it's going to be close. The spawns are ready. They're going to go. They get the hit. Oh, the Charger.
Yeah.
He gets it. The clears were pretty quick, though. Minimal damage. But believe it or not, no, they did walk out of that room with 1,000 bonus, and now they're down to 858. So they did lose 140 points from that.
Right. Wild and Shocking Asia playing fast and loose right now. And, I mean, the smoke catch eventually getting cleared out. Tank going to be in the hands of Zerk, and this could very easily be the end of the round for Wild and Shocking Asia. Look at the interference that YBG is running, allowing the car set up. Zerk not going to be able to drop the car on the head, maybe. Okay.
It's hard to keep it on that thin strip. Really, really difficult to keep it up there. One of the harder things to do. I mean, you can see how skinny that thing is, but if you can actually keep the car up there, it's really a threat to the survivors.
Definitely. Does he not even want it at this point? Wow, okay.
I think they might want to play long, maybe?
Huh.
Oh.
Nice. Oh. Rock to the dome.
Couldn't have been done any more beautiful. How about it?
Down 200 more bonus without the tank even being sent in as survivors start running away, which gives Zerk time to fish out the car.
Interesting. It's more like a ramp now. He should just walk over that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him use this as a ramp. Oh, no. This is going to be rough for him to get much. He might be bullied here. They're not really pushing him either. They're just letting him go. I'm surprised. This is very passive from the survivor. Now they have to back up. They don't have a choice. All right. He is going to go in. He's going to try to bounce it through. He does. He gets it through, but he's already at half HP. Ooh, that's not going to get anybody. He'll get his corner with a pole. And I think this is all he's going to get and all. He gets an in cap. And the Hunter gets a separation. The clear comes out.
Wait
a minute. He gets juked.
Okay.
He gets a punch, and I think that'll be it. Yeah, that's all. One in.
Scary moment there. I think when the Hunter connected, maybe you just queue up the rock, settle for the 1-2 with the rock punch on the hunted target. He shoots for the stars, trying to get Ellis trapped into the car. It doesn't work out. But still, they survived the tank. Honestly, well done by Wild and Shocking Asia.
And they're fast, but they separate their friend, though. Ooh, what a clear. No damage from that. Nothing. That is going to be clean. Right. Only some stumbles from the Boomer. They still haven't taken no damage. Smoker's going to hold. I think we might have seen a quad stack. And they are still fast for a little while longer. Stay's about to be slow. But the only thing good is that's not one of their bleeders. So long as he don't take damage now, they should be able to get inside. Is it going to be a quad? It is. Will they have time to get set up for it? Oh, I don't like the charger spawn, but they're just going to bully one. The charger's going to miss. And a little questionable. The Hunter will find a target as well, but a little questionable there, Null, on just kind of setting their quad on the back survivor.
Yeah, and you can tell all of the bonus is currently HB, which is centered on Rochelle and Ellis. So it would make sense if YBG wanted to bully them down, focus them down a bit. But the only connection there actually ended on Coach, which is one of the targets that's not worth anything other than distance at this point. They send in the charge, long charge. Not quite with that one. Jockey gets him to spit onto nothing. And they continue on.
Yes, they're not going to sit here and wait it out like YBG did, and they really can't because they don't have the health for it. But they don't really care for the HP, I say at this point now. They just want to match the distance. And it looks like they're going to be able to pull it off. They only have 2 survivors that have been down once. Nobody's black and white. They still have permanent HP. And actually, that's the only points they have now, is only on the Rochelle and Ellis. The other 2 are worth nothing at this moment.
Exactly right. We got the quad in hand from YBG. Will they be able to shut this down here? Hunter spawned in, smoke from the opposite end, land, charge, will miss. Hunter going to be the only thing that lands on one of the targets that was just one of those temp health only players, and Wild Shocking Asia will survive. They could even still find some bonus here. It's not out of the question yet. It's probably not going to happen, but still, Wild Shocking Asia really impressing me with how close they've been able to make this chapter. Jockey into double boom, spit blocking the doorway. Oh, Nick is running through to go down. Actually, Ketsu is dead. Interesting scenario there. Just spit, standing spit, claiming 2 lives. They do get the pickup back onto Coach, but 74 bonus left, 1 player down. So we're looking at a neck and neck match still after 2 chapters.
Yeah, I mean, if they're able to make it in with 3 with this bonus, they'll win the round, but I don't see a situation where they're going to be able to do it. These 3 want to kind of end it. They have a quad, and the Charger lands, Jockey lands, and the quick pull.
There it is.
That is the wipe. No, they won't get nothing more than that. YBG will further their point delta, but they're only going to have, what is that, 115-point lead. That's it.
That's it. After 2 chapters, and keep in mind, it's something we talk about a lot and carried off, is that chapter 4, it's really difficult to make a breakaway. So it really does look like it's coming down to the wire on chapter 3. One of these teams have to make a move. If they don't make a move, this is going to be one of those rare occasions where chapter 4 could be what decides it.
Yeah, and as we are aware of this finale now, it's not a finale you want to be down a couple hundred HP, a couple hundred points on. If you're down a couple hundred points on this finale, it is not easy to mount a comeback. This finale is loaded with charge spits, pound spits, anything spit really. I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed damage wherever the spitter spits at due to the close quarters, the stairwells you have to go up. I don't know what it is. I think it's 9 different stairwells they have to go up now, close quarters. It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's just Stairwell City, and also the tank is like guaranteed damage as well. Okay. Hunter Jockey Spitter Charger. For the first hit, Hunter is in. Charger follow-up will go wide on Rochelle. They're not able to jack to the spit. Ellis actually runs through it. The smacks. The Jockey follow-up. Rochelle, Marbell. What is going on? Oh my god. Zerk is almost down outside of the safe room. A quarter of the bonus is gone.
Yeah, that's actually more than a quarter of the bonus is gone there. Now look at that, 72.3, and Zerk is even hesitant to pop the pills. I'm not quite sure why he has chosen not to. This tank is 83% of the way through the map, so they have a long way to go. The spawns want to go now really quick. They're going to be the Hunter from the back. Smoker lands, the Hunter hesitates, and eventually gets the Spitter killed for hesitating. And that attack isn't going to really get anything, and they're going to be able to continue forward. And Zerk's still not popping his pills.
Interesting.
Oh, he found pills in that closet, so now he can.
There we go.
Luckily for them, early pills comes out. Usually you don't want to see those early pills, no. You don't like it as survivors because it's bad. But this situation will be good. The Charger lands, the Spitter lands. Oh, they have separation. Jockey out. Are they going to run through it? He will. The Smoker pull. And the damage again, double digits, get it down to 60.2. And now Sushi is swimming in a different color health bar down to yellow.
Interesting. We don't have the death charge coming out, but I think Wild and Shocky Asia will take that. 60% of the bonus left. A late tank, but they are doing a great job at trying to ensure that this tank finishes the job. In comes another hit, 2-2. Charger on the head of Kiao. Kiao getting bailed out a little bit with that one. Would have been a big charge spit otherwise.
Sushi with a 6 skeet onto the Hunter, not allowing to happen. High ping skeets, always like to see them. But I do believe we're going to see another quad attempt as soon as they start this button. And they're going to huddle around this bridge, which is pretty standard. Not a bad place to hide at. Take this quad. But I'll tell you what, now don't get bull charged in here and hit some kind of metal and get knocked over the side of the water and die. It is a possibility, but what's going to happen? Quad attempt wants to send it. Hunter's ready to go, calling for his teammates. Charger rockets in. Here it comes. Quad attempt coming. Hunter lands. Jockey lands. The Charger did get melted away, so they'll get some dings of damage. Nice 24 coming out, though.
Exactly.
And the bonus
That's
dips
24
below
alone.
50.
Yeah, another 10%er. Wild and Shocking Asia. They worried me a bit on Chapter 1 of their SIs. I was like, what is going on here? But they have made a complete 180 flip, completely catching YBG off guard time and time again here on Chapter 3. Not the strongest showing by them so far on Chapter 3. We'll see if they can finish their meal, though, or if they're going to keep playing with their food. Maybe let YBG sneak in with some bonus. We'll just have to wait and see. 2 sets of pills left. 35% HB. They're playing mostly on DB. And they're bringing it into the playground.
Gotta be kidding me.
Interesting spot to send this choke, the spawns. I mean, it's really easy for them just to drop below. You do have a little bit of reaction time from where the Hunter is located from. Here's the call to go. Here comes the Hunter. He gets stuck. Oh, he does land, though. And the Charger gets the separation. And they're going to get an in-cap forward. They're not even going to bother to try to clear it. They don't want to take the spit damage, but this damage is so much pre-tank right now. Survivors are struggling, no?
Yeah, and keep in mind, with these survivors bleeding out, we've got the car alarm. They've got to wait. They've got to slow down. And it's just not the position you want to be in if you're YBG. Yes, you got 2 more sets of pills you can go through, but boom, smoke. We got the jockey hopping way around on the back line. Eventually goes back into Ghost, but wow. Wild and Shocking Asia living up to the name so far. 10% left until the tank comes in. We'll see if he can't lock down a wipe onto YBG here in Chapter 3.
And, you know, I was probably wondering if we could see a push on the tank, but unfortunately they don't have the speed to push the tank. They're slow.
Right.
And they're going to send more attacks in. Jockey melted. Hunter, 24 going out. Another in-cap goes down onto Ellis. And I don't know if I saw the bug or not, but did you see the get-up animation on Ellis there?
I did not notice that.
It looked like his default slow get-up animation. It's probably just a bug or something like that, but that's definitely not supposed to happen. It's probably just I think it's a visual thing. It didn't probably even really happen. As the jockey latches on, and I think at this point, YBG is going to be quick to jump out this window and push this tank instead of back up. As the spit's gonna block that.
Yeah.
He's in right away. No, I'll take it away.
Oh my, 8712. He's got a cakewalk here in front of him. YBG, they got to drop out on top of his head. He doesn't even go for the hit, though. He doesn't even care. He lets the comments finish him off to go down. 3,500 health left. Rochelle trying to find the safe room. Not quite. He is going to play goalkeeper there. Simple enough. Car up and over. 2 for 1. See you later.
No way did he land that car like that.
Yep.
That was great. It's going to be a wipe onto YBG. I think that was the first wipe onto YBG. They didn't get wiped before, right? I think they made every save from so far up until there.
You're right.
But my gosh, that car was insane. That was... It almost like it was a homing missile landing right onto it. But I respect Rochelle for not moving and just saying, I'm accepting my fate and I'm not going to delay this pickup. I'm going to let it happen. And the wipe comes out. But all right, Wild and Shocking Asia, opening attack. What can they take it now? What do you think?
Well, it's certainly not going to be able to rival that of Wild and Shocking. The ski, the charge. Okay, Buddy takes him out. 100% left for Wild and Shocking Asia.
Great shutdown.
MK, I do have to apologize. Hamster versus Combat versus Let Me Down Slowly. Going to be starting soon, so we've got to dip out of this match.
No problem, my friend.
When it's heating up.
I know, right? Well, who knows? Maybe the next one will be even close, and you know when we're done here, we're going to be joining you immediately. So, without hesitation, we'll see you shortly, my friend, and we'll take it away as soon as you're done.
Cheers.
All right, brother. See you soon.
See ya.
All right, attack is down. Now the next set of spawns are coming up. We're going to have a Smoker, Hunter, Jockey. A few seconds out from Axon getting his spawn up. And don't worry, guys. We're going to join 9-0 as soon as we're done here. We have a lot of matches set for today. This is only the first one. All right, now they're going to try to navigate the stairs. No death charge possibility. They're only going to have a tri-cap with the spitter. See what they can do. That they're going to let them come up. Smoker misses. Oh, nice 2-cap in the back. Favorable spit spread to grab Coach in the bottom. And they'll get the damage under 90% finally. And Coach is lagging pretty hard as they are able to start the event. And now we're going to wait for the commons to come. And we'll see about 3 attacks done here before they're able to navigate over to the... I'm not quite sure what that would be called. The bridge on the other side. Here it comes. Boomer on the bottom. He gets one survivor. Hunter lands at 22. The Charger lands as well. The Jockey hits a rolling tri-cap. Coming in yet again. And the Wild and Shocking Asia suffer some damage there. Another DP comes out. A 22. The DPs are coming out on this chapter. A lot of them so far. Or actually the whole map, come to think of it. Alright. Second event started. Tri-cap spit, no Hunter. Smoker from the back, Charger Jockey from the front. Nothing's really able to find a target. Everything's cleaned up. Spit will die at the end. Tri-cap boom coming in shortly. I think the Jockey died first, so there'll be no Jock. As they actually take fall damage. They don't take that the right way. Ref and Ketsu are now slow. Oopsie. But they are in better health situations than YBG for sure. About almost 35% right now in their favor, considering YBG got to the tank with 30% left. They're going to pull early. The Hunter lands. Another DP comes out. The Smoker is still not cleared. And great damage from YBG, saying we don't got to wait here. We don't gotta wait for you guys to push forward. We're gonna hit right here.
Reloading.
Reloading.
And now they trigger the second part of the alarm. Or not the second part of the alarm. The second part of this event has been triggered. Car alarm set off. 2-2. A difficult choke to sit and take a horde out. Actually, they're not going to land no DP this time, no Charger, only a pound spit. And they're definitely look poised to take this a little bit better, but I don't know what the call is here. 8-7-1-2, looks like he wants to push, but he can't really do so. And we're going to wait patient here for a minute. And now they're going to navigate inside the building. Oh, what will YBG do? I mean, if they hit here, they're in danger of being rushed. They have enough pills, I think, to keep everybody quick. Jockey latches. Charger not going to land.
I'm a reload. Keep me for a bit.
The Spitter choosing not to go yet. Interesting. As he'll just sit behind this car for a while. They won't dare shoot this. They can't shoot this. They'll trigger the car alarm, and they're thinking about going back. All right. It's going to be fought here. He is really trying to bait them into shooting this car alarm. He instead's going to take the high ground. They're going to pull and delay for him. The Boomer's going to get popped. Rock will miss, almost kills the Hunter. Hunter gets skeeted. YBG here. Back on their wall with their infected. Just going to chill back here for a minute. Try to keep line of sight. Wait for favorable spawns before he sends it in. And Kyo has a tank for his team. Alright. He's back onto the car alarm. And here's going to be his commit. Oh no, he's got the Boomer though. Boomer lands. Now they're going to have commons in. He has another proxy. This is going to be rough for Wild and Shocking Asia. Using the car to hide behind. Throwing a couple rocks. Got commons coming in, and he's in the door. No, he backs up. Throws one more rock, and he gets it. He knew what he was doing. All right, he's in. He gets his first punch down to 3,000 HP. Second punch, 2,000. In cap at 1,400. Charger is successful. Jockey is successful. Gets cleared. Double caps are coming out. Another double cap. And it's going to be another wipe. And they're not going to gain any ground. And we're going to have a 115-point match in the next chapter. I can't believe this. What a game. All right, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Alright, this is going to be the final chapter. Ignore that tank spawn. It says 24%, but that's not true. It is actually going to spawn static, so it doesn't matter where the numbers are, so it is what it is. And opening attack looks like it's going to take place, not in the stairwell, but as they navigate inside this building. While the Shock and Asian choosing not to use a stairwell hit, usually the most preferable way to go. Easy chance for a quick pounce or a quick charge with the survivors not able to really move left or right for juking. Alright, YBG with a lead. Pushing out of the safe room now. First room about to be taken. And they push up. And they are in. The Go-Go's are called for. Charger. Not able to get out of the fountain, and unfortunately charges the side of the fountain, and that's going to be pretty much no damage from Wild and Shocking Asia. And Wild and Shocking Asia looking pretty good. Very healthy at the moment. I mean, YBG looking very good and healthy at the moment. Not taking any damage from the early attack, and they're even able to get through the next set of stairs. Smoker goes in, dies. Boomer goes in. Proxy onto one. Charger and Hunter. Go gets a double. And the Hunter's probably going to hold now, so they get a pound spit.
Reloading.
Through the office rooms. First set office rooms, actually, and here they come up on the third stairwell. The spawns from the back. Oh, they'll get the skeet. The free spit will go out. Oh, they'll get him in the spit too. Clear through the wall isn't bad, and they'll finally dip under 90% there. While in Shock and Asia finding their landing points. And finally chipping away is what they needed to do. As the survivors are coming up at about 40% of the way through the map. That's what I mean. We ignore the tank spawn. It is a static tank spawn. As fighting tank down here is just pretty much an easy wipe. As they go up their fifth stairwell that quickly.
Goddamn loading.
Boomer tries. Not gonna latch. And they get the reset. Big reset coming out there by Wild and Shocking Asia. And now they have to go all the way back down and up to regroup with their friends. And let's see, and now they have just regrouped with their friends, so that pretty much gives all the infected another hit almost at the exact same spot. Just a little bit further.
Reloading.
Bill's here.
Good reset, I must say. And they chip away a little bit more points. They find 2 extra set of pills and doubled up already. They can't go back and get them. They got to use them now. Hunter is pre-spawn. Smoker wants to pull forward. Not going to get it. Oh my gosh, the delay this Hunter is causing right now. They're just too scared to go get him. Oh, the Hunter gets stuck, but he's going to get the damage, the spit. Oh, the pull. And he's got to save himself, and he is able to. He won't get reset. Wait for the spit to go away. Oh, the charger. Not able to get him down there. And they'll get through to their 6th stairwell. And now it's about time to deal with the tank. And YBG is still going to have a quarter of their bonus. Or, I mean, less than a quarter of their bonus taken away as the Hunter finds a target. Just .01. And there we go. Final tank of the game for Wild and Shocking Asia into the hands of Ketsu. And he needs a wipe for his team. Getting a wipe will make it so they don't need to make safe room. I didn't see which way he goes. Is he going for the strafe jump route? No, he is not. He's going to take the safe route as the Boomer gets a 1 boom and dies off.
Good.
Alright, Ketsu is in. He's at the door just waiting. He has Common here, but he's choosing not to go with him. Because he doesn't have his full support. And those Commons, if they would have lasted about 5 seconds more, he could have rolled in with a handful of them. And here he is. He is in. He is down 500. Oh, what an early punch on the cow. A second punch on the cow. A third punch. A fourth punch. In cap at 1485. Charger lands. Hunter lands. He has the corner. And it's going to be a wipe going out. And this is exactly what Wild and Shocking Asia needed. Oh my goodness. We have an opportunity at hand here. Oh, you can't script this stuff. It's going to be a nail biter for YBG's tank. And they're only going to need to accumulate 490 points to get the win. 490 will win by 1. 489 will tie. Here we go. Winner will be decided. Wild and Shocking Asia with so much opportunity right now. They've done what they needed to done. They softened them up for the tank. They've wiped them with the tank.
Almost there.
And YBG right now looks like they want to hit in here. Here comes the Charger. Oh my gosh, the Charger. The Hunter was not ready. They will free spit out. They just want to make sure they get the right spawns. Hunter, nice 2 cap. And actually get almost 9% damage somehow. That's actually a lot. The Charger misses, the Spitter misses, but they walk through Death Spit. And I have to say, good start for YBG.
Reloading.
Can't deny it. As they have another spitter, second hit, another spit, charge spit coming.
Look out.
Charge spit's gonna land too, and they get death spit. He's in the spit too, and Nick Ketsu all the way down to like 20-some% has to pop his pills, and now they're down 22.4 4 left as they shop for extra pills. And here they go. All right, they're back together. They don't need bonus. They just need to survive the tank. Another charge spit coming in with the next set of spawns and a hunter to accompany it. Oh, that charger was ambitious. They will pick the spitter. Hunter will land in the back. They'll get another charge spit though, but not the best damage output. As while the Chakaneja will still have just shy of 78. One-way drop taken. Looks like they want to push up to the next set of stairs before YBG lets him hit, and they're in. And they have navigated through it very, very respectively. They do have another spitter hit. Good sack rotations rewarding them with the best opportunity. Oh, nice pull separation. The charger gets melted though. An interesting take there. The charger could have covered the door, but instead tries to just take the pull guy. And they're going to kill it. Not letting that pound spit go in and get the maximized damage output. But they will be able to get through the bathroom, and their last set of stairs before tank is here. And they are not going to be able to hit at it, as now there is one death charge possibility. If they get a pounce, get the charge, get the death charge. They have a quad, actually. And they just send it. Staggered spawns.
God damn it.
All right. Final tank of the game for YBG into the hands of Exxon. And he needs a wipe. Anything less is probably going to be his team getting losing, as the hiccups find me late in the game.
This is some crap.
My apologies. I'm going to hiccup during this tank commit, and I'll do my best to ignore it. And he is in. Exxon is in the back door. He gets an early punch. He misses his second one, though. He gets a double there. Gets another one. He has 2,000 HP. Hunter lands. It gets cleared. He has another corner. The charger misses the cover. He gets another in cap. He has so much HP. He's going in. I got another hiccup. I'm sorry. He gets another punch. Another punch goes out. There's an in cap. He has 800 HP. A punch. It's going to be a wipe. I don't know. Can he get the kill? And he kills the tank. They're going to live. Oh my gosh. Are they going to survive? Can he pick everybody up? And no, he's going to wipe out because he sticks the pickup in the spit. No way. And YBG wins 2,214 to 2147. What did we just witness?